to slow down and notice, let's just notice first some of the emotions that are in there. The ones that, I mean, I can see it in your eyes and your face, but I would like to give voice. Like, what did it feel like to go through the steps to prepare to come here, and then actually come here, come in this door and meet these people? What kind of emotions showed up around this concern?
Shame.
Okay.
Unworthiness.
Well, let's take the shame one.
Okay.
What does shame feel like?
I have a lot of armor.
Yeah.
Shame feels pretty ugly.
Yeah. Emotion itself almost feels ugly, yeah. That could be. First, just pause and take a moment here to create a little space of consciousness where it's okay to feel and to think and to remember. And maybe we could maybe not completely take off the armor, but maybe begin to dismantle the armor enough that we can find out what's going on inside.
Okay. I can't get in touch with it. I can't get in touch with it.
Okay, so let's start this way. See if you can connect with this yearning that you have to belong.
Mm-hmm.
And see if you can sort of connect with that. Like, this isn't just like a thought or something. This is, you even said, as if life depends on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like air or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and see if you can open yourself up to how powerful that yearning is,
Mm-hmm.
but also how much pain has been associated with it
Right.
as you've tried to earn your way into belonging.
Right.
Probably not just with clothes,
No.
probably not just with appearance,
No.
but we're working on that now.
Right.
First, I mean, it looks to me like, a good therapy session. You're tracking her. Obviously, she seems deeply engaged in exploring, and it's emotionally evocative. Can you shed some light on someone watching this might just think, okay, this is a good session so far, but what's act about this?
Well, I'm trying to dig down to what is the underlying yearning. I'm watching this movement. You see judgment, that's not open. You see avoidance, that's not open. You see, even in the session, sometimes that she moves and then moves back. That's not open. So there's all problems there. But I'm not going to go over, I didn't know where I was going to go other than have the model in my head. And I'm making those reads. But then this dominant one of sense of self, this yearning to be connected and loved, requires genuineness. You have to show up as who you deeply are, not the features, this core sense. Look, when you look in the eyes of somebody you deeply love, you are connected. And we're going to see this later in the session. I'm actually going to go there. But the read I'm making right now is the single most important yearning that she has is the yearning to belong. And I know that the dance that she's doing will never give her that. And so if you look at what I'm doing in this part of the session.
When you say you know that.
I know that.
That's a strong statement.
Yes.
How do you know that?
20 years of research on processes of change that have now been shown to account for virtually everything that happens in therapy. I'm sorry to speak so broadly, but I'm not saying everybody needs to be an actophile. Don't call it act, call it what you do, fine. But learn to read the processes and learn how they fit together.